Hi guys, it's Wednesday vlog today, and I'm getting out to you in a little bit in the afternoon here, but I've been busy and it's been crazy morning with just really, I don't know, my schedule is crazy a little bit, and we're doing the Easter break thing, or spring break, whatever that's called, here, but I'm letting them sleep in, the children sleep in a bit, and then I'm, of course, chatting away with Anne-Marie and getting a little carried away, and then all of a sudden time flies, and yeah. Or I was chatting away actually this morning with Josie, so time flies. So I wanted to give you guys a little secret. This is my addiction. I'm connected to bubblegum. I like the syrupy kind, not the one with the artificial sugars. Those ones make me feel ill. But the syrupy, really bad for you, fattening ones, I love. So, Double Bubble, I like there's some gluten-free ones at the party store you can get too. These ones probably are not the best for me, but whatever. Just, yeah, letting a little FYI. So, anyway, Double Bubble. Remember when we were kids, they had the little funny jokes inside? They're not so funny anymore. I don't know, either I didn't have a great sense of humor as a kid, or I'm totally losing it now, I don't know. But I wanted to thank you guys. I have several people that commented on my vlog, so that was really inspiring and cool and made me feel great. I put my hair up today. I felt really untidy. I don't know what it is. I have to have my hair up. I feel very unfinished with my hair down. Even if I go out, it has to be done up something. It's weird, but I feel very, almost like I'm not wearing the right amount of clothing with my hair down. Isn't that funny? But anyway. So there's another thing, two things you just learned about me today. I feel very undone with my hair down, and I am addicted. I'm a gumaholic. I have Anne-Marie's quit smoking channel. I'm gonna put at the bottom here, and we're gonna make her keep adding more stuff to that, because keep her on her toes, because some people do. I don't smoke. Just to let you guys know, but I mean, some people do, and nothing bad. It's just unhealthy, right? And so, if you need encouragement or you want to be inspired to quit smoking, there's a lot of people out there, and Anne-Marie's one of them that she has a vlog to kind of just talk about that. So let's keep her on her toes and check that out. So I'll put that link on the bottom of my YouTube vlog today. So I just want to say hi to Mr. Crafter Victor. He shared and said, thumbs up and hi kind of a thing. And so did Sherry Habbing, and Josie Gito also just said, love the blog, great vid. So hi guys, and thank you. That's pretty awesome support. It's really nice to get support. On that though too, I'm on the other end. Sometimes some of our friends that we expect that would answer or make a comment too, sometimes just don't get to it, or they might thumbs up but they don't comment. It's people are busy and that kind of thing, and don't mean to miss you. So I understand that too for myself. I'm not like expecting everyone I know to comment, so don't feel obligated. I just wanted some help because I needed something to talk about. So, and I'm probably not even looking in the right spot. See, I gotta look right there. Hi guys. I am looking all over the iPad except for where I'm supposed to be looking, because this is really hard to get used to. I'm gonna put a little X or a little circle with a bow's eye or something right there. So, my first paragraph I got was from Kathy Spears thanking me for mentioning her jewelry, which is really awesome. And she doesn't do a video yet, and she's feeling that she has nothing to share, or not that she has nothing to share, but to teach. And I think she could, because her jewelry is pretty, like I said before, awesome. It is really neat stuff, and I liked seeing her pictures that she shared on our group, International Crafters. That was pretty cool. She said she totally agreed about getting along, and that's cool, and that she found it really nice that in her jewelry making community that people shared their stuff without being, just being nice about it and just sharing, even though it was competing with what, maybe what they're selling and that kind of thing. And she found with her experience through all the crafting that it's been really good for her. So that was really cool. And she just said that she loved us about our group and that kind of thing. And she said, quack, quack, see you next week. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Kathy. I am paraphrasing some of the stuff. So I'm sorry, guys. I hope you don't mind. Lisa MR40 asked, why don't I pick a topic to speak about, like, for example, paints and that kind of thing. Projects that you're going to be doing up in the coming weeks. And she said that, love your channel, so happy to see it growing. And thank you, Lisa. I don't know if I have, like I really want to pick a topic yet. I don't really have, for paints and that kind of thing. I just use what's cheap and good. Here's one of my more expensive ink paints that I started using, and I'm going to get every color, if I can hopefully get every color before I run out of one color, because I love that gold. But the Lemire paints are really awesome. I love them. But anyways, so maybe when I get to where there's just so many comments or something, I don't know. It'll come. I'll have to talk about it, I'm sure. So, but thank you very much, Lisa. And I really appreciate your comment. And I will plan ahead one of these days and do maybe something like that. Little bit of crafting comment as well. She said, great video, you're so brave. My first question is have you ever lost your mojo? Meaning your creativity, crafting slump. Do you have to go craft you use as a confidence builder? One that you know people will find easy? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going really fast, guys, and I hope I'm not rambling too much and you understand me, because sometimes when I talk, you can't understand me. So I have my flower punches here. This is my little shelf right here. Oh, you can see it. I have these things just on the side. I never put them away with the other stuff, and I'm having itchy lip. Oh, now I have a song in my head. You know that song from VeggieTales? I love my lips. Anyway, sorry if you guys know that. Yeah. Anyway, so this is one of my lunch trays. Sorry. It's a lunch box thing from the dollar store, and the lids really suck on it, and it doesn't hold. So when I do make lunches or snacks for the kids, I have to put elastic around it. So I decided to use them as little trays. And I have my wedges here. These are my favorite colors to use for my flowers. So when I do feel kind of in a slump, I work on more embellishments than usual. I do work on embellishments a lot. But I'll take these out and go to where my kids are, because my kids usually make me feel happy and that kind of thing. Being around the kids, being outside, watching them play, or in the living room. I have my mat for my shaping of my flowers. I have my little table here, and I have everything here. And this table is a mess because I bring it camping with me, and I do my stuff. And excuse me, guys, I'm going to grab a little tissue. My nose is tickling me. Sorry. Don't mean to be rude. And so I do my flowers. I have my little scissors in here, which do my little edges. When I do my edges, I have everything. I just leave it in here. My little shaper, my little glue, tacky glue for gluing them, and then I grab my little bin of beads as well. My smaller punches, those punch go with me, and then I grab this, just like that. Have my cell phone, have my coffee, and I'm ready to go, right like this, to the living room, and I watch the kids. If it's winter, if it's summer, I can go outside and on a lawn chair or whatever, and craft away. And then, you know, the kids, their little laughs and all that kind of stuff usually inspire me to move on and not be in a slump. And so usually that's the kind of thing I like to do, is I could still be crafty but get away. Oh, get away, but be with my family more. And I have my little handy little grab and go. And that's it. And I put this back in my little... I have a little waste basket, and I have it in there. And see, I'll show you. I keep my little. This is gonna take forever. You guys are gonna be stuck with me forever. I have my little waste basket, and I keep my little stuff in there like that. So, anyway, everything's kind of reachable here. It's a small room, which is really nice. So that is what I do when I'm in a slump. Another thing I like to do, if I want to be away from anyone, I'm kind of upset and I just want to be away from all the noises, and I'll do my 3x3s or something like that, which is easy. You stamp. You could play with watercolors. grab my little set and just play with watercolors with the dragonfly wings and butterfly wings and that kind of thing. And that kind of calms me down and makes me feel a little bit better. And you can do 100 of the same things and then give them out as little greeting cards or whatever. I actually one time made business cards out of printed paper that I made from kind of like a faux jelly print, and that's what I did. And you can do a bunch of these and they make you feel good, and you stamp and you do a little watercoloring in the little butterflies or whatever, or you just use your decorative. Those kind of things is what I do when I'm in a slump, and then they're still productive and you feel great about it afterwards. So anyway, that's it. Thank you, Little Bit of Crafting, for asking. That was my little share there. I probably went on too much. Roz Willoughby, I'm so sorry about the last name. She said, "Hi Eileen, I totally agree with you about just letting it be. Great advice. I feel a duck page coming on soon. Quack quack. By the way, your vlog is fantastic vlogging, and I love hearing your calm voice." Oh boy, thank you. I hope it's calm. I feel like I'm going rambling. But I know I have a lot to share today, so that's why I'm kind of going on a little bit fast. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Minerva says, "Hi Eileen, great vlog. I agree to do like a duck. I ignore negativity and unsubscribe where there's too much drama. Thanks for sharing, quack." So that's pretty awesome. Christabella has a few of them. She asked if I keep a journal. I do have journals, but I'm not on a regular basis on them. She asked what my favorite die cutter. Oh, I just grabbed it. That's funny. Okay, it is Tattered Florals. It's my favorite die. If that's what you mean, this is it. And that's funny because I just had it out. And I do make a lot of flowers and do a lot of kid stuff with it too, and birthday parties and that kind of thing. And it's just a nice craft. But for what I use usually for my embellishments, though, is not that. I usually use my little teeny weeny flowers and stuff like that. So, and then my little teeny weeny hole punch. Anyway, but yeah, that's my favorite, I think, so far. And I don't have too many. I think I have maybe 5 if I'm lucky. I'm not going to get up and count, but yeah. So thank you, Christarella. I know she asked about a question here. I'm just going to move up because I know she asked about magazine collages, if I do that. And yes, I do magazine collages, and I will do one on a video soon too, because I haven't done one on a video, I don't think. And the other question was Mindori, full Mindori. It's basically a leather cover filled with blank journals. I have not used one, and I'm going to look for one now. So thank you for that. Just because I'm flipping through that, just because I want to get her in there. But yeah, I'm going to look for that because I have not used the faux. I usually just use my composition journals. I have one photo album, and I took all the plastic out and used that, and I just cover the pages, that kind of thing. So, and I have a ton of these I got from a yard sale my husband picked up for me. And then I use the painting folders that you get. I only get like one that I like because I don't like taking too many. I feel really guilty, so that I get those. And I like to have my loose journaling. And here's another folder. It's from painting. So I like these. So, but I will look into getting one of those Mindori folders because that sounds really cool. Maybe I'll have like a watercolor paper. I need a watercolor one, so maybe I'll make one for watercolor. That would be really cool. Brave Blue Raven says, "Great video. I am fairly new here, so nice getting to know you and other crafters and artists. I agree with your duck theory. Why let negativity get you down? That so loses your joy in crafting. Quack like and waddle like a duck, right away from negative people." So yeah, that's cool. Thank you for that. I gotta breathe. I'm terrible. I'm going on and on. I know there's a lot of people, and I feel bad going so fast. But I don't want to miss anybody and miss anything important. Anne Brockman wrote, "Although I have not personally witnessed much negativity on videos I watch, I love your messages of being ducks and letting it roll off your backs. I strongly believe in living my life in golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I said that it's sad that so many people in the world don't. I'm liking your blog and a lot, Ilene. Not sure I would be as brave as you. Smiles. Thank you, Anne. It is true that it's hard to, not a lot of people are kind of, step out first and do something nice. It seems like a lot of people feel like they have to earn their respect or earn it, and I think that we lost that somewhere down the line where we're supposed to, first of all, respect our elders, unless they go, of course, the grain of authority and such as, like, the way life is, the way we're supposed to, what's wrong and what's right. So if they go against what's wrong, then like, obviously, not to follow that person in that, but you still have to have that respect for somebody, right? And go that little extra first, even if somebody didn't do the extra for you, and it kind of teaches them too on, oh, maybe I should be more like that. But anyway, thank you very much. And Lori Richardson Haley, she says, I loved your blog. I so agree with your craft like a duck theory. One of my favorite quotes is, be kinder than necessary, because, there we go, everyone you meet is fighting some kind of battle. We are all different places in our journey, but I think the goal is the same, to create and have fun, share and support. I'm thankful for so many wonderful artists I have met. You may have been asked this, but I will ask just in case. You create on a very regular basis, and you are always coming up with great ideas and projects. Where do you get most of your inspiration projects, and what do you enjoy crafting the most? Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Lori. That's great. See, it's just kind of what we were just talking about. But for the what I enjoy the most. Okay, for actually where I get my inspiration, I watch a lot of YouTube, and that's where I kind of learn my, techniques and that kind of thing from, is just watching other people and like everyone else. And I think I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest, because I look at a lot of pictures and I kind of pick what I like and I pull them together and make something I like. And so that's important. I like that. Another thing I do for inspiration is I go to the craft store and I see all the things I can buy, and I make them on my own because I don't like buying them. So it's kind of like a challenge for me. It's like, oh, what can I make this week? I'm so horrible, but I will do that. I will be like figuring it out, and that's my thing. So I think for my most relaxing projects, I think, are when I play with my embellishments and I get to watch the kids and that kind of thing, and I'm not in the mood to craft and I just don't have anything that inspires me. But that kind of makes me feel relaxed. I love working on projects for you guys and planning things and trying to think of something big and that kind of thing. And I have a hard time doing teeny-weeny projects. I feel so undone when I do them, but I do them. But I like to have big projects. I don't know. I'm weird that way. But thank you, Lori. I don't know if I answered any questions or if I just rambled through that. But Scrimping Mommy, I found you through Anne Marie. Lovely blog, and your scheme with young women sounds fantastic. I am with you 100%. Women should help build each other and not knock each other down. Your room is quick. To the quick eye, looks artsy. I see maybe paints, a lot of paints, etc. I'm new to your channel. My question is, what is your favorite craft or thing to work on? Hugs, Amanda. That's awesome. Thank you, Amanda. I think my favorite thing to work on is just the little embellishments and that kind of thing. And then, like I said, as well as just thinking of big things for people, because I have little containers with the kids' crafts layered up for their parties and all that kind of stuff. I love planning and making things and doing things to plan for teaching and that kind of thing. So I love doing that, but I think my most relaxing thing and fun thing to do is just playing with embellishments and that kind of thing. So it's fun. Barbara Gillipsey, Is it Gillipsy? Sorry, I don't know. Good chat. You should be proud of your work you have been doing for the young people, helping others to get most out of themselves and their lives through craft and art. I, for one, would be lost without the pleasure of getting creating. Some, and really doesn't matter how well you do, sometimes just trying is the hardest part. Some can amaze themselves when they try something new and positive. When did you realize that you had become a crafting guru? LOL. She put, I know that you will be laughing at that, but you inspire many people to just try and see what you can do. Keep on trucking, Ilene. We await your next challenge. Hugs. That's really funny. Thank you, Barbara. I don't know if I'm a guru. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. Okay. But, I think I've just always been kind of crafty. I have been working with kids for a long time, and I think I started off with, obviously, kids' crafts. I have young kids. They're getting older now, but even my youngest is 8, and a granddaughter now, it's 4, and I just always worked with kids, and one of the best ways that kids learn is through crafting and processing. Even if I'm doing like geography, we're drawing out maps, and we're actually doing like mixed media map pieces and all that kind of stuff for the different countries and that kind of thing, like continents and that kind of thing, and it's fun. I mean, working through things with crafts and building something, you learn about how to weave, or something like this through this country, and even cooking as an art and all that kind of stuff. It's easy, it's fun, and it's a great tool to use to teach really anything you want to teach. You can use it with math and that kind of thing. Well, math is my huge wall there of like I have problems with, but I have the internet to help me out with that. But you can pretty much use art you can teach anything with art, and that's where I started off. I was just using it as a tool to teach, and been doing that for many years, and then I just started doing about a year ago or so, just doing my own videos and stuff to share what I've learned step by step. Most of the part is actually, I'm going on and on, but I've learned alongside of you guys too. I have not really, mixed media is fairly new to me, so I have not been doing it much, like really that long. So anyways, thank you. Sorry, I was like, but no, it's fairly new to me, so I'm just learning along and just trying to find the cheapest and the best ways to do it, and fun things to do that are it. When you first go on these things and you see people building these wonderful pieces, but then everything's bought in from here or there, it's very discouraging, I find. And I found that when I first started, more so because I didn't know where to look for videos and that kind of thing, is like everything was bought. So they bought this key, they bought these flowers, they bought the lace. Of course, lace is harder to make, but I'm just giving you an example. And I found it very frustrating that I have to go buy to make that thing. I had to go buy it. So for me, it's a great challenge to try to work around that and make it without that, and do a project that is with the same quality and people love it just as much, or the similar effect or whatever, but a different project. And that's an example for my tuna can clock that I made. I don't even know how much it cost at the store to buy the little Tim Holtz clock thing. I was watching a video, and that's what inspired me to do that particular one. I was watching a video, and I'm looking to see if there's any more. I'm sorry. I was watching a video on the Tim Holtz clock assemblage thing, and I was kind of like, I want to make that, but I don't go to Michael's very often, and I don't even know how much it costs and whatever, and I didn't bother. And then I was thinking, hey, it looks kind of like a tuna can. I started looking in Pinterest for tuna can things, and they didn't even have anything to do with that. They had nothing to do with how to make a clock or anything like that. So then I decided to make my own clock with that. Tuna can, I have it up there, so I keep looking up. And that was just my challenge. And I like that better than I'm sure it'd be nice if somebody got me a thing and gave it to me and I would make it. But to me, this is more, I made it from scratch and used the pop cans to make the little bells and everything. So it's kind of more made than bought and put together. I'm not saying anything bad about buying it put together, but if it has more of that puzzle feel where someone was the artist and they did the art for the puzzle and they take it all apart and then you got to put their art together again. And that's a little bit how it feels to me. And I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but that's how it feels to me. Whereas if you're making all the parts yourself, that's where I feel accomplished, and that is one of my favorite things to do, is to make all the things to... Hi guys, I stopped the video for a second because I didn't want to jump up there and if anything fell or crashed or anything, that would be really cool. But I wanted to show you my clock, and I feel really happy about it. So I put beads in the bottom, and it's a tuna can. And even the little sprockets and that kind of thing, I made them with hot glue in my molds. But anyway, that's that. And before I go, I just want to thank you guys. And I want to add just a little bit, like, there's my YWAP thing. I know I keep bringing it up, but people are saying how they're encouraged by that kind of thing, and it is important. So if you're in my area, here's the dates, and you just go to www.ywap.ca for any information if you want to check it out, learn about it. You can even donate online. It has nothing to do with me except for that I volunteer there and do my art thing. My art class there, workshop for the girls. And yeah, and I'm on the board, and I do help out with the decisions and that kind of thing, but it's all volunteer work for me and that kind of thing, so it is fun. So if anyone is interested that's in the area to volunteer for just helping out on the day or whatever, you can just go to www.ywap.ca, and like I said, or just find out any kind of information, and if you want to get involved in one way or another, check it out, and then you guys could be involved in helping somebody out, young woman out, or, young girl. And that's just a good thing to share. I just thought I'd share that before I go, because I was like, oh, better share. It's very important to me because, a lot of us go through a lot of things as young girls and even as grown women, but I have my stories, and I'm sure a lot of you have your stories, and if we can prevent some of those sadder stories, it would be really nice to prepare these young girls for life, and to prepare them and to protect themselves and that kind of thing. So, and give them the confidence, because a lot of things happen, bad things happen when people have low self-esteem and lower confidence in themselves. And I think if we prepare young girls in having a higher confidence in themselves, they are stronger to say, no, this is wrong, and stand up for themselves. So that's my goal, and I think that's what all of our goals should be as women, as mothers, as grandmothers, as sisters, aunts and cousins, and whatever, all the girls in our lives. I think that we should be there to support each other. So one way or another, if it's through this or just through being kind and having, being kind to each other and that kind of support. But anyways, I wanted to share that. So thanks, guys. I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.